All right, folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Glad to be with you right here, ATS.io. Don't forget our buddy Adam Burke. Got you covered with his podcast each and every day. I join Adam every Tuesday, and we touched on the golf on his podcast. You can refer back to that, get Adam's take on it. He's got an article as well. But we're talking about the PGA Tour stop at Pebble Beach this week. Dustin Johnson was going to be the big favorite. He gets a win over in Dubai, and he says, I don't need the money, even though he owns Pebble Beach. So he's not in, which makes Patrick Cantlay the 8-1 favorite for this event. And believe me, I like Patrick Cantlay. He's a California guy. But at that price, no way you can step up to the plate. If you like Cantlay, wait till Friday night, hope the guy's 4 or 5 shots back, and you get him at 15-1. That would be the way to play a favorite in this event, because there is no Pro-Am. Instead of playing 3 courses, they're playing only 2, which means they have to pay Pebble Beach twice. And some guys fare well on Pebble Beach, maybe not. They go low on the other courses at Spyglass or at Monterey Peninsula, and then they're in the hunt on Sunday. But if you got to pull this off twice on Pebble Beach, different animal. Phil Mickelson, he's won a million times on this course, 40-1. You could take a look at a guy like Phil Mickelson. Other favorites in the event, Daniel Berger, 14-1. Casey coming off a win over in Dubai, 16-1 a couple of weeks ago. But the travel could be a thing. Zalator is a good young player. He's at 18-1. Jason Day's had success here, 18-1. His form's better. His health is always the big question mark. Jordan Spieth made a nice push last week in Phoenix, but at 22-1. He still has to close the deal. And the problem is he's still a little shaky playing military golf off the tee. Brendan Steele's a guy at 55-1. Really consistent ball striker. Played good over in Hawaii. He's a guy you could look at. There are price plays. James Hahn, 65-1. He had a 3-shot lead in Phoenix, and he imploded. He's playing great. It's just the pressure of the moment of all of a sudden he looked at the leaderboard, and he had a 3-shot lead, and he unraveled, which is a bit disconcerting. But Hahn's been in contention a bunch of late. Michael Thompson's a guy at 70-1. He's got game. Rory Sabatini always is a bulldog and a fighter, but he doesn't have to deal with the Pro-Am nature of this and just focuses on golf. Maybe the demeanor of a guy like Sabatini steps to the forefront in an event like this. Pat Perez, a bomb prize, 150-1, another California guy you always take a long, hard look at, and he's had some success at Pebble Beach. It's an interesting event. DJ's not there, so Cantlay's the favorite. Can't play him at the price. Think you got to go bomb hunting on the front end of this thing and reload on Friday. It's going to be an intriguing event. The grenade could go off here at Pebble Beach. It's a great venue. It's not the greatest field. I mean, even a guy, maybe, I said this to Adam on the podcast, could a guy like Ricky Fowler finally step up at 40-1? You're only getting 20, 25-1 on Fowler for all these years. Now he slides in here under the radar. I think you get a price play that's going to win this thing. It's a great venue, Pebble Beach. The diminished field gives you a chance to go price hunting, find yourself a stud player on Friday night, 4 or 5 shots back, and get the overlaid price from what their number was at the start of the event. Glad to be with you. ATS.io. I'm Brian Blessing in Las Vegas.